what you want, what you want. Come on. What you want, what you want.
What's going on, everybody? Pharaoh Black bringing you another return of Marvel Legends Wave 3 review. This time it's of Iron Man, or the Neo Classic Iron Man, I think they're calling him. Okay, gotta tell you right out the gate, not a fan of this suit at all. But it doesn't change the fact that it's a nice figure. Now, this whole size thing with Iron Man, I understand that he should be taller than most of the characters. I won't argue that, but people trying to shit on this figure, it's not going to happen. You guys already know that he wore this suit in the comics, so shut the fuck up about the suit. You know it. It's pretty accurate as far as I can remember. So now if you don't want the Iron Man because you just don't like the suit, I understand it. That's your choice. But I don't want to hear any of this shit like, oh, this is a trash figure, because as a figure, it's not trash. It's not trash at all. The colors are very, very, very nice. The gold finish is nice. The metallic red that they put over this red plastic is nice. I don't like the way these shoulders separate here at the pads, but I don't see how you can make it work without attaching the pad to the ball. And then you're going to still run into a gapping problem if you do it that way. So I'd rather for him to lift up than some other bullshit. He does have his problems. I will get into that in a minute, but they're probably not the usual problems everyone wants to make it out to be for this figure. He only comes with a base, the collect and connect base. That's it. He has one open repulsor hand, one closed fist. His articulation goes. His head only moves up that far. It's on a ball. So that's where you're going to get his head. Now, that's one problem for me. They didn't add the, they could have made that into some type of joint to move the ball back and forth. But, I mean, it's not a big deal for me because I'm not going to be fucking with him that much. Shoulder pads move up, which allow you to move his arm to about there. You could actually move his arm up, but not past the shoulder. Shoulder pad. You're going to have to open his arms up and then do that to him. Now that's where it starts to look a little stupid. But arms move out, swivel at the bicep, double hinged elbows, which kind of get impeded by the gauntlet. And he has his gauntlets turn, his wrist turn, and they are on swivels. His ab joint works pretty well. He has waist articulation, ball jointed hips. You already know what that means. Outward, forward, twist. Outward, forward, twist. Make a workout song for Iron Man. Double hinged knees. And then he has, his feet are able to turn. But as far as the actual hinge working, it doesn't. It's just the way it's built. It's a hinge there, but it just doesn't fucking work. Now, my actual problems with this figure is that his the joints here are yellow instead of making them red. That's fucking stupid. I don't know why they made them yellow, but they did. It's just fucking idiotic. My other problem is that they sprayed this whole piece red and then they went over it with the gold. And you probably can't tell from my video because for some reason red makes the background get very dark. You can kind of see the red under it. But overall, man, this figure's nice, especially for what it is. If you're a fan of this armor, you won't be disappointed with this figure. You know, that's just what it is. It's a nice figure. I'm happy to have him in the Iron Man armory, even though my armory isn't that big. Oh, and I'll tell you why. I'm not a fan of a giant metal suit with muscles. I just never understood how that worked for him, being a metal suit, and his suit doesn't have like joints and anything to make it move. So it's like it's dense enough to stop bullets and missiles, but it's flexible enough for him to walk his drunk ass in it. It's uh, I don't know. I just always thought it should look more robotic. But like I said, overall the sculpt and everything, it's a nice figure. So you wouldn't have any problem recreating some battles, doing some nice ACBA with it, especially if you got foam. If they ever redo a Mandarin that's worth buying, oh, definitely. I remember a lot of books. And before I even go on that, well, I'm not even going into that, but to jump ship from that thought, I can really see them changing this piece up and maybe the pads and doing the I forget the name of the white and or not white and red, the red and I guess that would be silver armor. I forget what it was called. You know, with the triangle on the chest. I could really see them doing that from this armor, like they did with the 3 3/4 inch comic series Iron Man and this armor. But that's neither here nor there. This is my review of them, quick to the point. Not a lot of wasting time and trying to be all, oh, and this does this. Wow, this is great. No, you're not going to get that from me. You're going to get exactly what it is, straight to the point. Figure, you will be able to do some nice ACBA with it. It's a nice figure. Don't shit on the figure. If you don't like it, I understand it 100%. But don't just shit on it because you say, oh, that I don't know. I don't like the armor, so it's a bad figure. No, you just don't like the armor. Don't get it twisted. With that being said, this is Pharaoh Black, and as always, peace and love.
That's crispy.